Now, over here.
Okay, I'm Eithne Larkin, former chairperson of Westport Tidy Towns.
And
Mick Keane, Community Water Officer with Mayo County Council.
so we're at a biodiversity meeting tonight.
Yes.
And what's it all about?
Tonight we're at the launch of the Westport Biodiversity Plan, which is a very important document in the life of Westport. We have all to work together to make an effort to protect the natural resources that we have. And one of the most important areas is the Carrowbeg River. So
Mick, that's your area, is it?
That's our area, yeah. We work.
What's the plan? What's the ideal or the objective?
Well, the ideal is we're looking, I suppose, from the European level down. At the moment, the Carrowbeg River is at moderate status. And to meet its objective in the Water Framework Directive, we have to try and get it up to good ecological status. But we don't work with enforcement, we work with the community groups and try and bring them along through the process. So there's lots of things community groups can do. They can look at rewilding sections of the river, they can look at invasive species, and we have some invasives on the Carrowbeg. We've got Himalayan balsam. I think there are some sections of Japanese knotweed as well. And we look how we can work with the community to, I suppose, eradicate those, but also to highlight what's there. We have otters, there's dippers, the macroinvertebrate life is very good, and how we can protect that ecosystem as well. That's most important. And I suppose the river is the number, we talked about corridors and biodiversity corridors. The river is the number one biodiversity corridor going through Westport. So we need to make, I suppose, the communities aware of what they have on the doorstep and how we can protect that together.
And the river is alive and
Absolutely.
well. And well.
And well.
And when you say it's moderately
It's at moderate
functional,
status. At moderate status. We need to get it up to good status, and we'd lovely to see it up at high status. But rivers are under a lot of pressure from a lot of different sources. But it's death by 1,000 cuts for a river. It's not just one. So we have to look at all the, I suppose, the pressures that are on it, and we have to try and, I suppose, help the river. We have to see the river as a living being in itself. That's the way we have to look at rivers, rather than different sections of it. So we have to try and protect it as, I suppose, an animal in its own right. And
is it possible to get it up to high status in the middle of a town now?
Absolutely, yeah.
And coming down from bogs and farms and all this kind of stuff.
Well,
they all influence it, don't they?
It all influences, but there's a lot of changes now with gap regs and, you know, with the good agricultural practice, I suppose, for the protection of water. There's a lot of changes now with buffer zones. Most farmers are doing the right thing. There's always one or two. Forestry is a pressure, I suppose. Urban areas are a pressure, but I suppose with new legislation coming through, that's all changing. So things are positive.
And has it improved over the years now?
It has. I think it was down at a lower status a few years ago, and it's coming up again. So I think with the new improvements coming down the track, it will definitely go back up in status.
And how do you intend to tie in with it?
Well, we hope we may have a meeting and invite people. Tidy Towns are always open to working with anybody who wants to work with us. So we might get some people like yourself, Ali, who live along the river.
Yeah, we'll give you a hand, yeah.
You know, and I'm sure there'll be lots of interested people. I'm sure the trout fishermen will be more than happy to come on board with us.
Well, they've cleaned it twice last year, didn't they?
They've cleaned it for the last number of years for us. So we might get a meeting together, maybe with interested bodies and Mick, and see what we can do.
All good.
Yeah.
All good.